Well, welcome to Time to Fly. I'm Zvonko Kurkic, National Marketing Director, 100 Club with the Juice Plus company and Time to Fly. And most likely you're watching this video because your friend asked you to watch it to find out what's happening with our project of inspiring healthy living around the world and Time to Fly. And also why so many people are getting involved and becoming successful with our project. And maybe your first question is, who are these people? And we are going to tell you right now. These are the people that you and I know. We meet them every day. They are good people, hardworking people, honest people, but they feel that there is more to life than what is their current situation, and they really want to improve it. And in most cases, what they're looking for is people want really more time, and this is the one of the most important commodities today, because people want to spend more time with their families. They want to spend more time with their children, because really that's what children want, right? They want our time. Yes, they like gifts, but really if they have to exchange, they would go for our time and our attention. More money, obviously, a lot of, nobody's going to refuse that. And in most cases, people really want to travel, go on vacations, maybe a few times a year, not just once. Talking about travel, I'm just doing this video in Spain. Independence. People want to be independent. They want to have more flexibility in their lives so they can make some decisions that are suitable to them, right? People want to be appreciated as well. This is one of the reasons why they're looking into something else. And a lot of times we do work and then we work hard and almost nobody notices, right? So people want appreciation, respect, recognition. This is a big thing. And but maybe the biggest epidemic in our society is people are so stressful, and everybody's looking to find some kind of situations that there is not going to be so much pressure and stress. More contribution. Isn't this that really makes us happy when we help somebody else, when we give? And this is really what we want to do, contribute and have more fulfillment because of that as well. And this is really a noble idea. More fun. Who doesn't want that, right? So people want to matter more. And in the end, this is really what it is all about. We want to matter with what we do, with our lives, with our activities, with our commitments, with all of that. So on and so on. And this is why so many people are saying, hey, you know what? This is a time to fly for me. And they make this decision and they join us, right? So the next question is, what does our project offers to people that they would like to join us? And the first thing why people get attracted to what we do, in addition to these things they are looking for, is that this is driven mission idea, the driven mission project. There is no investment on inventory, so that's really a nice thing. And because of that, there is no risk to start. You can start part-time. Majority of the people start part-time. I started part-time as well. No boss, because you're the boss in this case. There is unlimited income, so there is not this idea that there is a ceiling above you, that that you are hitting that ceiling, or you want to move up, but more higher you go, less room there is. A lot of politics, all those things. So unlimited income and also residual income. And really, when I started, I didn't understand this really well, but let me tell you, I do understand it really well, because I've been experiencing this idea of residual income for many years now, and this is one of my missions, is to help other people reach the same level of residual income, or not more. Majority of the people in our business are women, which tells us that women care. That's one of the reasons, but also it's equal opportunities. So it really depends on what you want to put in. What is your vision? What are you going after? What do you want to work? How hard you want to work? All those things. Business is international. We do business in more than 20 countries. I started when I lived in Toronto in Canada. Then I lived a few years in California, a few years in London, England, and now I'm in Spain. So, and then fun, right? Who doesn't want that? So this is really what's attracting a lot of people, is because we have a business that helps. It's inspiring healthy living around the world, having a lot of fun, and that's why people join us, right? So Now, what is it about our project now that makes it so successful? And in one word, it is timing. And with the timing, whether you have it or you don't have it, there are no two ways about it. And right now, we are leveraging of some major trends that are taking place in society. And the first trend that we're leveraging off of is the trend of prevention, health and prevention. And I don't really think that I need to spend much time to kind of get you to realize that that is a huge trend. You know it already. If you just look around, what is the health picture in a kind of modern world? It's appalling. And more people are really realizing that I am the only person who is responsible for my health and who's going to take care of me. So I have to do something about it. So it's a huge trend all over the world. And Juice Plus, our product that you're probably taking already or you're in the process of starting to take it, is the leading product in the prevention movement. Why do we say that? Is because it is the best-selling nutritional supplement in the world, and it's also the most researched nutritional supplement in the world. So this is the list of some of the universities that have done a research on Juice Plus, and then that research has been published. So some of them are UCLA, MD Anderson Cancer Center, University of South Carolina, Yale, King's College in London, University of Milano, Vanderbilt University, University of Vienna, a lot of them. And this is why we can say that Juice Plus works, because it has been studied, researched, and that research has been published. And this is one of the reasons I've been taking it more than 20 years every single day, and I'm going to continue to take it. It's a very simple idea, but very, very powerful idea. Juice Plus company has been in a business for more than 45 years, and it's really a very unusual situation, very rare and remarkable situation to find such a stable company with such an exciting product that almost nobody has and everybody needs, because this idea that we need to eat more fruits and vegetables is a universal idea. No matter in the world where you go to, everybody agrees on that idea, right? And this is why inspiring healthy living around the world is such a powerful and potent project. The next trend that we are leveraging off of is a trend of network marketing, and I'm going to share some facts with you on that industry. So these are historically the sales of network marketing industry, $2.45 trillion, and if you see the trend of sales is going up. And this is one of the reasons why people like Warren Buffett, he owns few network marketing companies. People like Robert Kiyosaki, famous author, he endorses the industry. Everybody knows of Richard Branson, Sir Richard Branson. He's going to be a featured speaker at our next industry event. So these type of people are recognizing the potency of network marketing industry, and this is why it is growing all over the world, and this is why so many people are joining us, and high caliber and quality people, because this is new profession for a lot of people, just like it is for myself. Guess what? There is another one, social media, and another trend. And don't you feel that our lives are almost dramatically, not dramatically different, but quite different since emergence of social media? Certainly the way how we communicate, so it is affecting us personally, but also it is affecting businesses. And if you run a business and you are not on some kind of social media platform, probably you are missing out on a lot. And now these are the trends, but the next question is this: how do I really put all of this together, and how do I take advantage of that? And especially if I have to start on a part-time basis and I don't have a lot of money to invest or anything like that. So this is really where our system, Time to Fly system, comes into place. And you are kind of experiencing part of that system because somebody has invited you into this Facebook group, and they have asked you if you would like to watch this video, and then they tagged you to watch this video. Because in this group there are also a lot of other stories that I would really encourage you to kind of check into them, because you're going to meet some real and normal people just like you and I that are starting part-time or started part-time, and they're experiencing this levels of freedom that they haven't really experienced before. So now let me share with you a little bit on how now we all put this together. And in order to do that, I'm going to share this idea from Robert Kiyosaki from that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And that book really had a tremendous influence on me, because I remember after I read that book, I bought my first house. I lived in Toronto at that time, and this was almost more than 20 years ago. But what he talks about in this book is this idea that wealthy people build networks and everybody else is conditioned to look for a job. Wealthy people build networks and everybody else is looking for a job. And so now how do we go about it? Because really majority of the people we know, they are usually they are employed in corporations, so they are self-employed people. And in both of those situations, we exchange time for money, and we have only 24 hours in a day. So it has been like that for a while. It seems it is going to continue like that. So really, freedom and independence is not in those situations because of this limitation of 24 hours that we have in a day. So really, we need to kind of find a way, how do we build a network to leverage of other people's time and efforts? And this is what Robert Kiyosaki is saying, that wealthy people build networks and everybody else is looking for a job. So how do we go about it? So basically, we start with a $50 or euros or pounds, depends on which market we are in. This is what it takes to get started, to become a member of the project. And then we start building a team using this time to fly system. So when we teach two people to teach two people through using this system, then it is 4. And 4 people teaching 2 is going to be 8. So now you're building a little network, little team, little community, whatever you want to call it, right? And then if we expand this idea on 5 people teaching 5, in a lot of cases people jump into you and say, hey, wait a second, isn't this a pyramid and isn't this illegal and all this stuff, right? And really, when you look at it, if you look at the company you work in, it's a corporation, it's structured like a pyramid. If you check your school that your kids go to, they're structured the same way. The hospitals, army, church, all hierarchical organizations, they are structured the same way. So this is how world operates. Now, as far as legal or illegal, we are not even going to discuss that, because we are legal business. We've been in business for over 45 years. We have done with one product over 10 billion in sales. The industry is projected to do over 200 billion this year. So it's not for discussion. So really what people are objecting is to this idea that, hey, I'm conditioned to look for a job. I'm not conditioned to build a network. And this is really what they are saying, right? But if you open your mind and you look what happens here, 5 people teaching 5 is going to be 25. So now you have a little team, little community, right? Then it's 125. Teaching 5 is going to be 625, and gets better, like 3,125. Like, these are some crazy numbers because of the geometric progression. And if we add all these people, because this is how much we get paid on, it's roughly 4,000 people. And now, if you look at this, that these 4,000 members of your team or network, if they do only 10, if they add only 10 customers this month, or for that matter this year, so there are going to be 40,000 new customers taking Juice Plus and having better health. And we can say that because it was published and studied and published because of you, because you decided to leave your comfort zone and you decided to build this network. And as a result of that, now you're impacting the world in a good way. So this is, if you want to look at the altruistic point, and this is the way how to contribute. If you look at it from a little bit more selfish standpoint, so 4,000 members of your team, if they do only $100 or euros or pounds this month, now you have a business that is generating 400,000 a month. And the minimum amount of commission that we get paid, for example, in North America is 5%. So how much is that? Well, this is where my engineering comes in, right? It's 20,000 a month. But every month, because this is food, we need to eat it every single day, right? So really, doesn't this now give you a little bit more freedom and flexibility and independence? And maybe if you want to invest money, you can become ethical investors, so you can really start putting imprint with your values on this world. So really, this is what happens. This is the potency of network marketing industry. And also, this is the testament of our Juice Plus product, because it is food. I've been taking it for 20 years. You know, we need to eat it every single day. And this is almost perfect product for the network marketing industry. And this is why so many people are becoming widely successful with this idea. Another cool thing about this is that we live in expanding market, because we really, if you think about it, isn't it that there are more health conscious people this year than last year, or 2 years ago, 5 years ago? So in a way, we cannot keep up with the market. And this is why we need so many people to expand our project, to join our project. And there is this position which is called National Marketing Director, which is the top position with the company. And I reached this level when I lived in Canada within 1 year. And at that time, I was the first person in Canada to do that with the Juice Plus. But what's exciting about this is that now people are reaching that level much faster, in less than a year in a lot of cases. And my main reason for that is because of the emergence of social media and us being able to communicate through that platform. And this is one of the ways we are communicating like that right now. And this is why so many young people in 20s and 30s, they decide to join us, and they are reaching the top levels with the company within in record times, as I said, in a lot of cases in less than a year. So this is really a tremendous opportunity, not only for young people, but for everybody, so to speak. So really, at this point, one thing that we can tell you is that we have something that works. It works for other people, and it can work for you if you're looking for something. And as I said, as I mentioned earlier, just go into the group and visit some stories, meet some people there, and you are going to see that we are coming from all different backgrounds. We are normal people. We just think that there is a better way, and we are going after that. So the next thing that you want to do now is you want to contact the person that has sent you into this group to watch this video, and they are going to share with you 3 packages how you can get started. And then the only thing that is left for you to do is to get started. And with that, after that, when that happens, then we are going to put you in our private website, which is called timetofly.club. And in this website, we are going to give you all the coaching and encouragement and direction and inspiration. There is a lot of collaboration. So really, you are in a business for yourself, but not by yourself. There is a lot of support. And having said that, I want to tell you that we can't wait to hear your story, because your story is going to inspire so many people. And also, we have reserved one spot. Remember that position as National Marketing Director, the top position? We have reserved one spot for you, and we can't wait to meet you there. So welcome, and we'll meet you there.